During the year of 1779 to 1780, the dispute between the Supreme Court and Supreme Council reached its maximal stage. And in the meantime, the Supreme Council signed a petition against Supreme Court of Bengal, alleging it with the charge of illegal activities. With it, the native jamindars, company servants and other servants in Bengal also signed a petition against Supreme Court before the British Parliament. Due to this reason, the British Parliament formed a committee which, after investigating the entire fact, would give report to the Parliament. And based on the report of this committee, on 5th July 1781, the British Parliament passed the Act of Settlement or the Amending Act of 1781. The main purpose behind enforcing this act was to rectify the defects of the Regulating Act enacted on 1773 and also to interpret the relation between Governor General in Council and the Supreme Court. The main intention of this amending act or the declaratory act was to build a new court system to address the complaints arised of Supreme Court and beside that to address the mistake that was done by Regulating Act of 1773. The features of this acts are: it made the Governor General and the Council and also the company servants free from Supreme Court's jurisdiction for the acts done by them in their official capacity. Through this act, the revenue matters and the matters arised in collection of revenue was excluded from the jurisdiction of Supreme Court. It required the court to administer the personal law of the defendants. That is, Hindu laws were to be applied to the Hindus and a Muslim would be treated according to the Muslim law. It specifies that any appeals from the provincial courts could be taken to the Governor General in Council and not to the Supreme Court.